Hey everyone, and welcome. Today, we're going to break down the syllabus for JOUR 200, Introduction to Mass Communication at Cuesta College. Now, I know what you're thinking, a syllabus explainer? But trust me, we're going to turn this thing into your personal roadmap for the whole semester. You'll know exactly what's ahead and how to navigate it. Let's jump right in. First up, let's meet your guide for this trip, Dr. Jeremy Shermak. I mean, this quote from him really says it all, doesn't it? He's making it super clear that his office hours are your time. You're never an interruption. That sets such a great, supportive tone for the whole course right from the get-go. So let's get our bearings. Think of this next part as us firing up the GPS for the course, getting a feel for the landscape of mass communication. So what is this class really all about? Well, at its core, it's a survey. We're going to look at everything from the history of books to the chaos of TikTok. We'll explore how it's all built and, more importantly, how it shapes us and how we shape it. Basically, it's the world you're already plugged into. We're just going to learn how to look at it with a much more critical eye. Every road trip needs a destination, right? So, where are we actually going with all this? By the end of this journey, you're not just going to be someone who scrolls through media. Nope. You're going to have a whole new toolkit of skills. Let's see what they are. And these aren't just, fluffy, abstract ideas. These are real, practical skills. You'll learn how to trace media history, to really evaluate the impact it has on society, to understand the massive shifts of the digital age, and even get your head around some key legal stuff, like copyright. The bottom line, you're going to become a way more informed and savvy media consumer.
Okay, so we know the destination, but how do we get there? Let's talk about the vehicle for this journey, your grade. And this isn't just about collecting points, it's about showing what you've actually learned along the way. This chart gives you the whole picture in a second. Just look at that biggest slice of the pie. Discussion boards are a full 25%. And when you add the read and react portion, that's almost half your grade right there. So it's pretty obvious that your weekly writing and engagement are the absolute engine of this course. And the syllabus really doubles down on this. Dr. Shermak says this is where the majority of our learning will be taking place. So this isn't just some side activity. This is the main event. It's where you're going to wrestle with the big ideas and really make the material your own. So here's the rhythm you'll need to lock into. It's a two-step dance every single week. Your first main post is due by Sunday night. Then you've got until the following Wednesday night to reply to 2 of your classmates. A little pro tip from the syllabus: don't be that person who waits till the last minute. The best conversations, the best learning happens when you engage over a few days. All right, let's keep moving. Every good community, every classroom, needs some shared ground rules to make sure everything runs smoothly. Let's not think of these as strict rules, but more like our class constitution. I absolutely love that this quote is in the syllabus. It just perfectly frames everything that follows. The policies we're about to see aren't there to hold you back. They're there to build a classroom based on respect, a place where everyone can feel safe to share ideas and actually learn from each other. And a huge part of building that community is this camera-on policy. Look, in an online class, seeing faces is what turns a boring list of names into an actual classroom of people. It makes communication so much better, it helps you read the room, and it just makes the whole experience feel more connected and, well, human. And now for a very 21st century rule. The syllabus is super direct about artificial intelligence. And why is that? Because the whole entire point of this course is to help you develop your voice, your ideas. Using AI to do the work for you, it just completely short-circuits that whole process. The policy is firm. First offense is a 0, but you get a chance to redo it for half credit. It's a clear line in the sand, and it's there to protect the value of what you're learning. And that leads right into academic honesty in general, which, as you can see, is taken very seriously. The big takeaway here is that the consequences are significant right from the very first offense. It's an immediate hit to your grade, and it gets the college administration involved. The message couldn't be clearer. Your integrity is everything. Okay, let's shift gears from the how to the what. This is the fun part. We get to take a peek at the actual topics we'll be diving into every week. This is the scenery on our road trip, and it looks pretty interesting. So, I'm flipping through the syllabus, and this question just jumped out at me. It sounds like the start of a really weird joke,
doesn't it? But believe it or not, all three of those things are major players in the story of mass communication that you're about to uncover. And here is the answer. Just look at these topics. This is not some stuffy, boring course. You're going to analyze 9/11 as a media phenomenon. You're going to look at the unexpected cultural role of magazines like Playboy. Yes, seriously. And you'll use Frankenstein's monster as a metaphor for music streaming. This is how you make history and theory feel alive and relevant. It's going to be cool. All right, we've seen the destination, we've checked out the car, we've learned the rules of the road, and we've previewed the cool sights. Now let's bring it all home. How do you actually turn the key in the ignition and get started in week 1? Here it is, your simple, no-fuss checklist for the first week, which goes from September 3rd to the 10th. Read the first chapter, say hi on the Hello discussion board, make your first real post for the week 1 topic, and knock out the first quiz. 4 things. That's it. Totally manageable. And here's one last little perk from the syllabus that just shows Dr. Shermak gets it. Life happens. You get 1 gimme day. That's a free, no questions asked absence for the semester. Now, it doesn't get you out of the work that was due, but it's a fantastic little safety net to have in your back pocket. So that's it. That's your roadmap for JOUR 200. It's a journey that's really designed to make you a sharper thinker, a better communicator, and just a smarter navigator of this wild media world we all live in. The only question left is the one right there on the screen. Are you ready to explore?